Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyin kareem. Today I'm honoured and privileged to have Shaykh Fadel, his name is Fadel as well, Shaykh Fadel Soliman, hayakumullah. So I just want a quick reminder from the Shaykh to benefit all of you being in love for the channel is no introductions needed, so we'll get straight to the Shaykh and give him the privilege to educate us and give us a reminder. Hayakumullah, Shaykh.
Assalamu alaikum, alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. I'm much less less than someone who can remind you, but I would remind you of something before we start Ramadan, inshallah. It's only like 10 days only left for Ramadan. Ramadan is the month of the Quran. So I wish that every one of you know what that means, because it's the Quran who gives weight. Not Ramadan gave weight to the Quran. No. The best prophet is the best prophet because he carried the Quran. The best angel is the best angel because he carried the Quran. The best month is the best month because in it the Quran descended. The best night is the best night because in it the Quran descended. This book, the Quran is actually a treasure that we have in our houses, but we don't know. It's like someone who's starving, dying of starvation, and he has food in his house, but he doesn't know. Someone who's homeless or doesn't find any money, but he has 20 million in his house, but he doesn't know. This is a treasure. But it's a treasure when you deal with it properly. I am from a place in Egypt called As-Sa'id. Sa'id is Upper Egypt.
Port Said.
As-Sa'id, not Port Said. As-Sa'id is where people are called Sa'idis. We are the laughing stock of the Egyptians. They make jokes about us, that we are naive people. And I'm not going to debate this. We are a bit naive. And I'll tell you a story that happened to one of my family members. He's an ENT doctor. And once he got one of those farmers complaining from a pain in the ear. By checking him, he found that he has an inflammation deep inside. So he gave him a course of antibiotic. 500 milligram capsule every 8 hours. The man came back after 2 days complaining that the pain is still the same. It's not getting better at all. So he said, yeah, please continue taking your medication. Antibiotic takes like 4 to 5 days to work. He said, Wallahi, I can't take anymore. He said, just continue taking. Wallahi, I can't take anymore. Man, what's wrong with you? Continue taking your medication. He said, Wallahi, I can't take anymore. By checking him, he found that he was putting a capsule in his ear every 8 hours. I'm happy that you're laughing, and I'm happy that you are also laughing because the Quran is a medication. We are reading it and memorizing it, and it's not making us any better. Why? Maybe we are not taking it the right way, like this man whom you just laughed at. Exactly. Allah said, كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ إِلَيْكَ مُبَارَكٌ لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ. A blessed book that I have sent down to you, talking to Prophet Muhammad, so that they, us, would ponder its words. This is a book to be pondered, not just to be memorized without understanding. The more we deal with it wrongly like that, the more we are calling ourselves Hafiz, but we're not good. Can it be pondered from a translation because we don't understand Arabic? Yes, it can be pondered from a translation. That's why I did my own translation actually, because it can be pondered from any translation. But my translation, Bridges' translation of the 10 Qira'at, helps also because we came as close as possible to the spirit of the Quran. For example, I'll give you an example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the hereafter about 500 times in the Quran, all of them in past tense. Unfortunately, all translators change it to future tense because it's the hereafter, in the future. But that's future for us, not for Allah. For Allah, Allah is outside time. He is al-awwal wal-akhir, the first without a beginning and the last without an end. So he is outside time. For Allah, there is no future. So he spoke in past tense. Anyway, this is a point of pondering. We dealt with it here. We kept it as it is. So I wish every one of you can download it. It's for free on an app called Bridges Translation of the Quran. It's for only £3 if you buy it PDF from bridges-foundation.org. And it's
I'll place the link in the description.
Yeah, and it's on Waterstones and stuff, but you have to order it online. But you don't have to buy a paper book. It's free on the but do that.
Support the foundation.
No, I don't. We don't care about the money.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a free app. You can download the app; it's for free. But what I care about is that we don't leave this treasure in our houses unused like that. Jazakumullah khairan, barakallahu feekum.
So as the Sheikh mentioned, obviously, powerful reminder, Ramadan is literally around the corner, and inshallah, hopefully everyone would take heed of these reminders and inshallah implement it, and may Allah bless you and your Ramadan and all your families. And last word, Sheikh, before we end off.
Barakallahu feekum. May Allah bless you. Take care of yourselves and your families.